Mama Gail. And today I'm fixing my plain breakfast gravy. I use a can of evaporated milk. And I always rinse my can out with water. Now I use the shortening. I don't use oil for my gravy because to me it makes it greasy and I don't too much for greasy. I probably put about 3 tablespoons or two tablespoons. It's what I call my tablespoon of shortening. Now I'm going to add about 3 heaping spoonfuls of flour, tablespoons. I use Martha White self-rising flour. Then I'm going to add my salt, then my pepper. Stand here and stir it. I've got my stove down on, almost on medium. To me, it's kind of thin. So I'll just use a little bit more flour, about a teaspoonful. I use a stainless steel skillet and a fork because I stir it with a fork because I don't want lumpy gravy. And me, I would have lumpy gravy. I've always stirred my gravy with a fork. A lot of people, especially young kids, afraid to attempt to make gravy. But you just gotta more or less judge it a little bit to how much you want to make, and after a while you get it down pat after a few times of trying it. And sometimes you can do all right the first time, but most of the time it takes a little bit to conquer gravy pretty good. You want to cook this until it starts getting brown, and there's not no really set cooking time for gravy. You just more or less just keep stirring it until you get this as brown as you want it, but don't let it get too brown and start sticking to the bottom, or you end up going to burn it. I did add more water to my bowl because I know about how much I'm fixing this skillet. So you can start out with a can of cream and a can of water and see how it turns out. And if it starts getting too thick, you can always add a little more water. You can add milk, whatever you want to add. Okay, that's about as brown as I want to get it. So I'm going to pour my milk in. Go easy. I have to use my fork for a leverage because that bowl's heavy with all that milk in it. Might look like it's going to be lumpy or whatever, but it won't be. Just take your time and just keep stirring, and all that'll mix in together. Okay, it's been 8 minutes. Time to stand here stirring, and it's starting to thicken. And remember, just stand here and be patient and keep stirring, because if you don't keep stirring, you're going to have lumpy gravy. Usually when it starts boiling real good like that is, bubbling real good like that, it don't usually get any thicker than that. So that's about as thick as it's going to get. But now if you like real thick gravy, you don't want to add as much water and milk to it. Fixing to fix my plate. I've had some requests that I need to plate my food. I need to plate my food sometimes because I've never thought about it. But now I've already posted the recipe to my biscuits, so you already know my biscuit recipe. That's a good breakfast for anybody. That's good. See, I like plain gravy a lot of times. And my son, he likes plain gravy. So I make it plain quite often because there's some in my family that does like it that way. And then sometimes like I said, I use bacon grease or sausage gravy. And sausage gravy is about the same way, except for just mash your sausage up in the skillet and go fix it. But I always fix it the same way I do my plain gravy. And that's it. Y'all hungry?